Fact-check Q&A on Stormy Daniels&rsquo, payment, Trump, Rudy Giuliani, Michael Cohen. In a series of early morning tweets on May 3, President Donald Trump acknowledged for the first time that he reimbursed his personal attorney for the $130,000 payment that was made to porn star Stormy Daniels. Still, there are many unanswered questions about the payment, which was made less than 2 weeks before the 2016 presidential election, and whether it may have run afoul of campaign finance or ethics laws. Here, we lay out some of those questions and what we know, and don't know, at this point. This is not in dispute. Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, was paid $130,000 in exchange for signing a non-disclosure agreement that barred her from talking about an alleged sexual encounter with Trump in 2006. Trump could face more legal trouble after confirming he repaid Michael Cohen, watchdogs say on October 17, 2016, 3 weeks before the November 8 election. Trump's personal attorney Michael Cohen incorporated Essential Consultants LLC in Delaware. In February, Cohen released a statement to the New York Times, acknowledging that he authorized the payment. Related, Donald Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani says we're going to be okay on legal challenges on CBS The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Daniels' attorney, Michael Avenatti, held up a receipt from a bank in San Francisco showing that on October 27, 2016, Essential Consultants made a $130,000 payment to Daniels' attorney at the time. Timeline: what the White House has said about the Stormy Daniels payoff. Yes. Former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, now a member of the president's legal team, told Fox News on May 2 that Trump used his personal funds, not campaign funds or corporate funds, to reimburse Cohen. Corporations, by federal law, are prohibited from making contributions to candidate committees. Fox News interview: Rudy Giuliani says Trump paid Michael Cohen back for $130,000 given to Stormy Daniels the next day. Trump confirmed for the first time that he had reimbursed Cohen for the payment to Daniels. Giuliani told The Washington Post in a story published May 3 that Trump reimbursed Cohen, but he wasn't clear on exactly when the payments started or ended. The repayments took place over a period of time, probably in 2017, probably all paid back by the end of 2017, he said. Later, when the newspaper asked how the repayments to Cohen were structured, Giuliani said, "Don't know. Don't know. Actually, I think probably in 2018. Asked how many payments it took to reimburse Cohen, Giuliani told The Washington Post that Cohen received $35,000 in monthly installments beginning in January or February. He also said the total amount Trump owed Cohen was $250,000, including the $130,000 payment to Daniels. Do the arithmetic, right? $35,000 a month, probably starting in January or February. By the time you get to $250,000, it's all paid off. Remember, he also paid for the taxes, he said. Then there probably were other things of a personal nature that Michael took care of, for which the president would have always trusted him as his lawyer, as my clients do with me. And that was paid back out of the rest of the money. And Michael earned a fee out of it. The timing is important because Trump did not list a debt to Cohen on his 2017 personal public financial disclosure report, which he filed on June 14, 2017. In his February statement to the New York Times, Cohen stated that, "Neither the Trump Organization nor the Trump campaign was a party to the transaction with Ms. Clifford, and neither reimbursed me for the payment, either directly or indirectly." On May 3, Trump confirmed in a tweet that Cohen, an attorney, received a monthly retainer, not from the campaign and having nothing to do with the campaign, from which he entered into, through reimbursement, a private contract between two parties, known as a non-disclosure agreement, or NDA. Trump voters think he's lying about Stormy Daniels. And no, they don't really care. So, is Cohen's statement in February contradicted by the president's tweet? Not necessarily. Cohen's carefully worded statement to the New York Times says he was not reimbursed by the Trump Organization or the Trump campaign, but it did not rule out that he may have been reimbursed personally by Trump. Giuliani told The Washington Post that Trump did not know about the payment at the time it was made in October 2016. He also said he did not know when Trump learned of it. He said he spoke to Trump about 2 weeks ago about the payment, and it was at that time that Trump probably got the full picture for the first time about payment. Giuliani later told Fox News reporter John Roberts that the president wasn't aware that Cohen used his retainer fees to reimbursement himself the $130,000 he paid Daniels. Asked if Trump knew about the $130,000 payout on April 5, when the president denied knowing anything about them, Giuliani said he did not know the answer. "I never asked him that. So you probably should be careful," Giuliani said. "I don't know the answer to that, except to say that when I talked to him, it seems to me that he was getting the full picture for the first time." Aboard Air Force One, the president said on April 5 that he didn't know about the payment to Daniels. Question: April 5, Mr. President, did you know about the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels? Trump: No. No. What else? Question: Then why did Michael Cohen make those if there was no truth to her allegations? Trump: Well, you'll have to ask Michael Cohen. Michael is my attorney. And you'll have to ask Michael Cohen. Question: Do you know where he got the money to make that payment? Trump: No, I don't know. Question: Did you ever set up a fund of money that he could draw from? The president did not answer the question of whether he set up a fund of money that Cohen could draw on. However, we now know from Giuliani and Trump that Cohen did receive a monthly retainer that was used to reimburse Cohen. In a series of 3 tweets on May 3, the president said that he kept Cohen on a monthly retainer and that Cohen was reimbursed from the monthly retainer. The timing of the reimbursement payments is important because Trump and/or his campaign may have violated campaign finance laws by accepting an illegal campaign contribution. It depends on Cohen's intention when he made the payment to Daniels and whether he coordinated the payment with anyone from the Trump campaign. If there is evidence that Cohen intended to influence the election by preventing voters from learning of Trump's alleged affair, then the $130,000 payment is an illegal contribution, whether or not it was repaid. Federal law states that a personal loan or anything of value made by any person for the